So we have been seeing a lot of things about the solar system. You remember?
Yes.
What do you remember about that? The sun.
The stars, the planets, Mars.
Very good. So today we're going to see the phases of the moon. Do you know what the phases of the moon are?
Yes.
And what? Wada?
They are the steps that the moon have, and that's why the moon appears and disappears.
Very good. And what do you think you know about this topic? Wada?
I have seen in my family another person that the moon, that the oasis have steps. The steps are these. The moon is closer to the earth than the sun. So, if I do this in Santiago, I can't see him, but I do this in Vico, I see him. And it's the same with the moon, the sun, and the earth. When the moon covers the sun, we don't see the moon because the sun enlightens the moon. And when the moon is rotating, we see more, a little more, and then we see it all.
Excellent. Wada? Kiara?
I know that there are 4 phases of the moon, and one is when we see all the moon, that is called full moon. The other one is when we can't see anything. It's called new moon, and in the middle there are 2 that we see more and a little.
So there are 4 general steps, and then in the middle there are like little ones that we start seeing the moon, and then we don't see the moon. Okay, very good. Dear Lucho?
I think the moon orbits the earth.
Very good. The moon orbits the earth. Gonzalo?
The moon is more smaller of Earth.
That the moon is smaller than the earth.
I know that every 28 days the moon rotates the earth, and in that time the 4 general phases pass. So first new moon, and then the other, and then the other, and then the other, and that are 28 days.
Very good. So it isn't in 1 month, it is in 28 days.
28.
Okay.
The moon don't have own light.
And how can we see the moon?
With the light of the sun.
Very good. Excellent. Maite?
I know, and I think that all the class know, that the steps for the moon change, but the shape of the moon is all the time the same.
Excellent. So the same shape, but we only see some parts or
Yes.
not because of the sun. Excellent. And what questions or puzzles do you have about this topic? Yes. Wada?
I don't know if the moon is life. Maybe it can be.
Excellent. And type life like this or?
No, another life, because we know that life like this will not pass because they don't have air or water.
Very good.
Today we are going to work with the 3 R's. Yes, reuse. What else?
Recycle.
Raise your hands.
Recycle.
And
Reduce.
reduce. Reuse and recycle. Very good. Why do we reuse, reduce, and recycle? Let's see, Maru.
Because if we don't do it, the world will be not a healthy place to live.
Very good. And why is it not healthy?
Because if we don't reduce, it's polluted because the trash makes the air, they pollute the air, and that makes us
Unhealthy. Very good. Now, what is exactly waste? What is the waste? Fran?
It's the things that we don't use and we throw them to the basket, and we can instead of throwing the things to the basket, we can reuse that things to do other things.
Good. Is it important
Yes.
to protect our environment?
Yes.
Very good. It's very important. So we said one of the things that we could do to protect our environment is to recycle, reuse, and reuse. I will show you a picture over there, and you will see. Yes, different pictures where the 3 R's are involved. Yes. Now, can you tell me what can you see there? What you can see there? Yes.
That there are 3 baskets where you can divide the waste into 3 different baskets. Plastic, glass, paper.
Plastic, glass, paper, and organics. Organics. Very good. And what else do we have over there? Ampi? Speak louder. So, there are many things that we can do to help, yes, our environment. Very good. Let's see what are the things that we have. Can you think of different ways besides dividing the waste, then reusing, recycling? What are the things that we can do, yes, that also help the environment? Raise your hand, let me see. Flor.
Baskets, toys, and works of art.
Works of art. With what material, Flor?
With plastic.
Plastic bottles, maybe, papers. Very good. Let's see, Cami. What other things can we do to help our environment? Making a compost. And using a compost, what do we do there? What do we recycle? Organic waste. Very good. Let me see, Coco.
And you can recycle papers, because if you're writing and you make something wrong, you can cut a bit of paper that you don't use and stick it there, and you can reuse it.
Do we recycle here in our classroom?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What do we use to recycle?
Paper.
Paper. Where is the basket? What is this?
There.
A basket. Raise in your hands.
A paper basket.
A paper basket. What kind of paper do we put here?
To write pages.
Yes. Can I use these pages to write a note to my friends?
Yes.
Yes. Why not? Can I use this to work?
Yes.
To work?
Because
No.
if you confuse it, you'll stick it again.
Maybe you can stick a little piece, yes, of this. Very good. Now, this is what we are going to do now. We know a lot of information about reducing, recycle, and reusing. What I want you to do now is to create a brochure. Yes? Why do we create brochures? Why are they necessary? Yes, Maru?
The brochures are invented to convince people to do something or go to some place.
Yes, what else?
Maybe if it says that you have to do things that can help the earth or something like that.
Good. So we are going to create a brochure about this topic, about recycling or protecting the environment. And what are the things that we are going to include in this brochure? What do you think is necessary to include in the brochure to educate others? Agus? You're not paying attention. Come on. We are creating a brochure. If we are creating a brochure, what are the things that we have to include? What information that we have to include in this brochure?
The most important.
Raise your hands. Yes.
The most important.
But what kind of information is important?
How
Yes.
can you help
To reuse.
Very good. To reduce
What is waste?
What is waste? Very good. Because if I don't know what is waste, how can I help?
How can I?
Yes.
How
Let
can
me
you
see.
convince people? How can you recycle?
How can you recycle? Very good.
Steps to make little things that help Earth.
That help the earth. Very good.
Steps to recycle.
Steps to recycle, maybe paper, maybe bottles,
Maybe glass.
creating a compost.
Instructions for starting practicing the 3 years.
Very good, very good. Well, I gave you the papers, I will give you the materials. You have magazines, you have glitter things here, you have markers, you have everything everything what you need. Now start working.
Okay.
Point to the camera.
show your brochures to the camera?
This is my brochure.
Okay, can you show yours, please?
Yes, here.
Okay,
This is our brochure.
Ah,
very good.
very nice.